We have a problem. We're living in a time where people are focused on their phones. They're disconnected from each other and their bodies, their emotions. Kids are having a hard time learning how to read facial cues, make eye contact, and have good social connections. Adults are politically siloed into different left and right leaning groups, not making connections to each other. What are we going to do? Now, you think maybe the greatest solution in America would be sports. But even sports has become politically driven. Sports is also very competitive. We're moving in a leftward direction in this country. We're looking for cooperation, for working together. What if we had a game that would allow people to make eye contact, get exercise, be personally connected, enjoy themselves? That's Fundu. It's fun, it's to do, it's Fundu. It's a 21st century cooperative, nonviolent martial art. It's an organic reaction to a digital dissatisfaction. Now, how does it work? We don't have rules. We're beyond that. We don't need rules. We do need strategies. So, strategy number one, everyone's got to touch the ball. One, everyone touches the ball. If everyone's involved, everyone can have fun. Number two, you got to move. Movement, we know kinesthetics, your brain is not disconnected from your body. To be a healthy person, a healthy thinker, you need to get exercise. You got to move your body around. Three, we call the 3-second rule. You can only hold the ball for a maximum of 3 seconds, which is going to facilitate moving the ball, sharing, and action. 4, the earth is playing along with us. Your mom is a planet, and she's playing with us. The ball bounces, that's fine. We want to keep it up in the air. It's kind of like group juggling. It's improvisational. It's great. If it hits the ground, let the earth play the bounce. Those are the first 4 strategies, more similar to rules than the second 4 strategies. The second 4 strategies, we'll say number 5, is we want parabola passes. Passes that take the shape of a parabola will give your fellow teammates on the Fundu, on the Team Human, on the WE, the Worthwhile Endeavor, to have time to get under the ball and catch it. Number 6 is we talk. We call it we brew, we call it vocalize. It means you have to talk to each other, and we'll try to slowly introduce different rhythms and rhymes and mantras into the game to make it more exciting. 7, we're working on a spiral structure. Your motion will start in the center and spiral out in lines and circles, which the spiral is, and then back to the center. We'll just keep everyone in the middle and everyone rounding each other up. We're also going to eventually work on figure 8s and infinity symbols as our motion. Both lines and circles connected together, male and female, etc. And then 8, we want to make sure we have eye contact, that we're connected to each other personally. Now, there's many educational advantages of Fundu. It's going to encourage collaboration, hand-eye coordination, improvisation, problem-solving, creativity, all the kind of things that our kids need and we need just to enjoy ourselves and have a good time. Now, we're going to work in rounds, 8 rounds, almost like 8 innings, and we're going to use the theory of the Tabata set. Tabata was a speed skating coach from Japan in the 1980s who realized that to have the most efficient workouts, we're going to go back and forth between aerobic and anaerobic work in the body. And so he had them do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're going to do 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. Each inning is 40 seconds with a 20-second break. We'll run 4 innings, take a 1-minute break, halftime, and then we'll run 4 more innings. So a Fundu game will take about 10 minutes. We got a shorter attention span, so that's good. Now, the original inspiration for Fundu came from my childhood playing with my friend Ryan Sills and just running around and having fun playing with the ball. And then from the movie Fight Club, where this is kind of like the anti-Fight Club, where instead of being about competition and destruction, we're going to be about love, caring, kindness, connection, meditation, and flow. Working together to make the world a better place, one Fundu at a time. So the first 2 rules of Fundu, instead of being you can't tell anyone about Fight Club, you have to tell everyone about Fundu. And then we're going to have exercises similar to Mr. Miyagi and the Karate Kid that we're going to teach you step by step, piece by piece, in ones, in twos, in threes, how to work with the ball in such a way you can get really comfortable in this improvisational nature. I mean, the nature of the game Fundu has got to be improvisational. It's got to be creative, but you have to have particular skills to make it work, to make the game work properly. Other things I have here. Fundu is like a sport since there are no balls, but there's movement, and these are the strategies. However, with no rules and no points, it'd be hard to classify as a sport. The notion of team is essential to Fundu. That's the WE, the worthwhile endeavor, symbolized by the balls themselves and the circular nature of the start and end of each round. There's only one team, just as a circle is a shape with only one side. And the goal of the game is simple and connected to the name of the game. The name of the game is Fundu. Now, we're going to work on flow, and also we're going to see that kindness is built into the game because the better you are as a player, the more unselfish you have to be to allow everyone else to have fun.